We are zeroing in on things that might change under a new Trump administration. The former president has promised to reinstate a ban on military service for transgender people and to block transition-related care for minors nationwide.
But what does this anti-LGBTQ rhetoric practically mean for a second Trump term? Joining us now, NBC News correspondent Steven Romo. So, Steven, what are you hearing from voters about a second Trump presidency?
Yeah, Kades and Clay, there's a lot of fear in many of the LGBTQ plus community, particularly about trans rights when it comes to the former president. Advocacy groups like the Human Rights Campaign posting today, "We are brokenhearted, but we are not broken," along with a list of different resources, including mental health resources for the community. The Trevor Project posting something very similar toward trans young people, saying your life matters, a nod to LGBTQ plus young people who are more than 4 times likely to commit suicide than their peers. There's a real sense that the progress that's been made over the past few years could be rolled back. Here's more of what some voters had to say.
I have a lot of friends and family that are, women, LGBTQ, so I fear for them. I think our country just got a lot less safe for them. And so, I don't know. Not the country I thought it was.
Also hearing from voters bringing up a Project 2025, which you'll remember promotes traditional American family. Trump has distanced himself from that, though there are many links between that effort and his campaign. Guys.
Yeah, Stephen, President-elect Trump's campaign ran ads with messaging around transgender issues. There's one that it was all over the place with the tagline, "Harris is for they, them." I wonder whether people in the LGBTQ community and others that you're talking to worry that things are really going to change under just tonally under a new Trump administration.
Certainly, and one thing that I'm hearing from voters is the fall of Roe versus Wade. They bring that up. The Obergefell decision, which happened in 2015, which legalized gay marriage, also based on the right to privacy, which is how Roe versus Wade ended up falling. They're bringing that up as something that they're seeing, again, with Project 2025, mentioning a traditional American value, something that many people are talking about. And President Trump himself mentioning the boys and girls sports. He's said that many times, talked about parents sending their kids to school, falsely claiming that they come home having received gender-affirming care, something that has not happened, but of course causing a lot of alarm and causing a lot of focus on this community, which is already in a lot of fear for how things are going to impact moving forward. One thing of hope I have heard from some of these voters is knowing that the president can't do anything on their own, that there are legislators that people plan to call and write to try to share what they hope gets done in our country.
Yeah. Stephen Romo, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.